on GTA.
Welcome to the Kazzzi86&FoffPops podcast. Hopefully nobody gets kicked out tonight, as I just want to have a good time. What about
What's
Pops?
up?
What are we gonna start with tonight?
Well, I don't know. Where you want to? Where you start with?
You gonna
That
start with?
Monster Midnight that I raced last week.
Yeah, that was on Friday night, right?
Yeah, Friday morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. You know, I raced with one of Jay Wall's buddies, 0 kills. He won the race. I finished second.
It's one of the Jay-Z chassis guys, right?
One of Jay-Z. Yep. That's him. It's his. I think it's Jay Wall, 0 days and 0 kills. Them three.
Sounds right.
It's that elite group.
Hey, they were elite on both games. Not saying they're not elite now, but I mean, some of us have turned some pages, you know.
Oh yeah. That's new drivers. Yeah, we turned them pages. But yeah, I had a second place run in there. I appreciate Willie Stokes for giving me the setup. And there was one incident. I like to take the cat out. I like to take 0 kills out. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He hit the wall. I was all gas. And there, at Circle Lake, which is a shitty track in the first place, I wouldn't let him off. But I kind of like pushed him all the way around the corner. But we finished it, and we was clean. I finished second. He won. Shitty race.
Circle Lake.
I don't fucking know. Your boy Rita Boy's got one coming up Sunday, a money race.
Yeah, fuck that. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Well, I mean, he invited me and run it in there, and I mean, I kind of like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I got the invite too. I just backed out as soon as I seen Circle Lake.
Man, it fucking sucks. Circle Lake is a shitty ass fucking track.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad RD don't got that on our schedule.
It's bound to be there one day.
Try not to go to Michigan.
Speaking of that, we got a special guest tonight, Mr. RD in Extreme Dirt Racing. What about it, RD?
Hey, thanks for having me tonight, guys. Thank you for having me on the podcast. I think this is your guys' third podcast.
Yes, sir.
So far, and I hope it takes off here on the game. And thank you guys for letting me join tonight.
Hell yeah. So
we got old Death Rider up in for All Gas No Brakes. He's the owner of that.
Let's go ahead and get Death Rider in here. Let's talk about what's going on over there. What y'all got? I seen a bunch of shit going down over there. I just got too much on my plate to run it this year.
We went from just all gas no brakes league, and me and my other owner, K-Mac Motorsports, just wanted to get some better racing and get more racing going on and try to get more people together racing. So we came up with an idea of just building a community server for leagues. We got right now it was 5 leagues, but 2 of them combined with each other, so now we're down to like 3 leagues basically. We're running all 7 nights of the week. There's a different league running every night of the week. We all scheduled accordingly so we weren't crossing paths. Got a good group of people right now all racing together. We're just running our preseason stuff. We're holding off until after the new year to start our season. We didn't want to mess with people's holidays and whatnot, thinking that if they wanted to run for a championship or don't want people missing out on holidays and stuff or missing time. So we held off on starting, but right now it's all gas. WFO and DDR combined together, so they're running on a night. And then we got Black Diamond and High Stakes, they combined, and they're running on a couple nights also.
I thought you were racing about.
Hell yeah, man.
We basically got all different, running about every class in the game except for sprints mainly. We only got 1 sprint night.
What class is that?
We're running 360s. We actually run that on Saturdays. We run that. That's a different series. There's no time trials, no qualifying, unless we have over 16 people. Then we just do 2 preliminary races and take top 8 from both, and then we just go straight to an A main.
Hell yeah, that works.
But other than that, we're running 4 classes that night. We're running midgets, 360s, pros, lates, and street stocks. And if we have less than 16 drivers show up or sign up to race, we just randomize the A main lineup, and that's what we run.
All right.
That's a pretty cool deal, league racing. You guys doing it every day of the week, all the different classes, and gives everyone fluctuation. Like someone can just join the Discord and race when they want to race any class, pretty much. And every day of the week, it's pretty cool. Gives everyone a chance, everyone an opportunity to join.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of what we're looking to do, because some people like racing every night. Some people only can race weekends or whatnot. So we're trying to give everyone options and trying to get more people together racing so we can get some good racing going.
I feel that.
What you gonna give me for your honeymoon?
It's nothing to do with racing. This is just racing, Pops. Get back on.
Oh, my bad.
Get your mind on.
My bad.
Never mind. It's a pussy.
Easy, stop.
So, you guys are welcome in other leagues too, as well, if someone else wants to join, right?
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely looking to add more if people want to join. Because I run the server, it's my server. I can help anyone with running bots on on the server for sign-ups or whatnot. I got bots that automatically broadcast when people go live on Twitch. RD, when you go live on YouTube, it pops up instantly on my Discord, so everyone knows you're live. When you post videos, it pops right up, so they know that that you've put out a new video. So trying to help you out there. We're just trying to build a community, a big group of people, so everyone can race and have a good time. And
when I was admin over there, it was very simple. I mean, like all you had to do is check yes, you're in, no, you're out. You know. I mean, it was nice. The only reason, and All Gas No Brakes is a very good World of Outlaw community now. It's a very good league to join. The only reason why I left is because I didn't have time to be an admin and put forth what I needed to put forth and still run what I wanted to run. I wanted to, I think y'all still are all slider, right?
Yeah, all slider. I think next season we might transition to a little bit of custom.
Yeah, and see, I've started running nothing. Like pretty much everything I run now is custom.
Right.
I mean, only slider thing I run now is the midgets. That's it. That's the only thing I run. Everything else is fully custom, and it's only because. And I mean, like at the beginning, I mean, when I come into this, Def, I tell you, when I come into this, White Chalk brought me in. And he's like, one of my good friends still to this day. And I was shit. I went from not even, definitely, I went from not even being able to keep up with the fucking last place car. Literally, Dart could outrun me with his sleepy feet. I mean,
he made some A-mains, man. He made some A-mains.
But literally, I couldn't run at all. And I got hooked up with the right people. Flex and them got me set up on the wheel and all that. And I kept fucking with Def and them and become an admin in there and got faster. And I wanted to get in a stream, and Marky and them, between Marky and whoever else, got me in a stream with RD and them. And it just went from there. Getting faster is all what I care about.
Fuck you, step on along the way.
Yep. I raced with Def and them last Friday night, Def? I won, but they got some fast guys in there. They wasn't easy.
Right.
But that Charton guy y'all got in there in the UMPs, he's pretty. Yes, he's quick. He started catching me. I think he had to, get past a couple of people. But once he got past them, he hawked me down.
Didn't he run the first Gambler with us?
I think so.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was out of town. That's why I didn't have him in there.
That's right. Back to your Discord. It's you guys are providing service for leagues and drivers, and hopefully it keeps building. If anyone's listening that's in the league or has a league, you get a hold of Death Rider or K-Mac, and you guys can get in and it provides service to get everyone together and add more drivers into your league, and also just get everyone together to race every day of the week, so it's pretty cool and pretty awesome deal you guys going over.
Hey,
Yeah,
so you also have
just
more of a
different.
beginner league, right?
We did have one, but then just no one showed up.
Right.
But we do got time that it's like K-Mac Motorsports. He doesn't, if someone's having problems, I know he doesn't mind getting on and trying to help people, show them the line, follow me, this is what you got to do. We've tried running a beginner league. It's just when you got 2 or 3 people that show up every night, it's kind of tough. But if we had more people that were willing to run it and wanted to learn, and for sure we would definitely entertain starting another one up. It's like I said, we're all here to help. I actually ran in one of the other leagues tonight, and it was only like the owner of the league was running. He didn't have any other admins with him, so I just helped take over and help him run the show and explain shit to people. But all of us owners are all trying to help each other out, and we provide services for like the bots and getting check-ins, and I can help with lineups, teach people how to do lineups pretty quick. I did the lineups tonight for the race that we were in like 10 minutes. Not even, I did them in like 3 minutes.
I was just going to say, that's something like RD, Def, doing the lineups and getting things together to host a race night. There's a lot of time involved in that.
Bro.
Yeah, it is, for sure.
Shit, God forbid put on a money race and try to get people to sign up. That's like fucking...
I'm just talking about getting them in there in general. Like, you got, say, like RD, he's got them at times. He's got 40-something drivers, and I remember in All Gas No Brakes, we've had 30-something, 40, right at 40 drivers. To set up lobbies for that and get everybody in there, and
it's rough.
It's rough. I mean, like, it takes time to do that.
Especially when you got them people talking in the background that won't shut the fuck up.
No, for me, when I don't drive when I set them up, so I'm totally focused on the lineups, and that's it's a whole different side of the game. When the way I'm doing it, or the league I'm running, I'm playing a whole different game than what you guys are playing.
Yeah.
I'm broadcasting and setting up the league, and I don't race on race nights at all. So, Death Rider might race on race nights, and that's something different. For people most people that run leagues, race in the leagues, and that's a whole different beast trying to set it up and race.
Yeah, and I set it up and race on mainly for our leagues, but I got a lot of help too. I got K-Mac that helps me. I got 5 other admins that are willing to step up and help with lineups or do whatever.
Races.
They're in charge of lobbies and everything else, so I don't have to hop all over the place to keep stuff going.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot easier when you got them 5-6 people that'll do it every night for you, and so you can just focus on, all right, I'm doing the lineups, but I'm racing also, so I'm only focusing on like lineups or whatnot. But I got a whole setup. I got 2 computer screens, my TV screen that I race on, and it's all side by side, so I'm just sitting in one chair, kind of swiveling between all of it, so it makes it pretty easy for me.
Right, that helps out a lot. I know everything I do is pen and paper, old school, poker chips and shit. And if I ain't got it lined out perfect before I start, like, I can't accept new drivers in because it fucks up my whole paperwork. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And a randomizer. Oh, that fucked that fool. Deal with that randomizer. That bitch ain't
I got a randomizer. It's right on the web page that I just, because of my check-in, the way I run my check-in, it's all on the Discord.
Right.
So all they do is hit like if we're running one class, all you hit is a green check mark. It puts your name on the list. When it's time to make lineups, I copy and paste. I copy, I paste, I hit randomize, my lineups are made, and I just got to space them out.
Right.
It takes me a couple minutes to do. It's pretty easy and simple off the computer. If you got an iPhone, not as much.
No, it sucks.
Some people, Pops has an iPhone, and he can't
copy and paste.
Hey, I'll just say this. I like the poker chip draws just because when I raced and I have to go up there and draw my numbers what time I run, every time they have a computer, I feel like I get cheated by that fucking button every time. I was like, let me pick my poker chip, man. That way, if I get a bad number, it's on me.
It's a physical thing.
Yeah.
I've seen leagues pull them out of hats. You pull papers out of hats for lineups. And that's a pretty cool deal. People live stream and do it on camera. It's adding a little bit to it, showing the rabbit in the hat, so to speak.
Man, I think one thing's cool is when I do the money races and I do the draws right after the heat race. I think that's kind of cool. Especially when it comes down to like Lernerville, when you had the number 1 draw and the number 6 draw goes to the last heat race. Somebody's about to get fucked.
He does the whole after the gambler. I mean, when he does the gambler, after qualifying he redoes the whole heat races, and then when he does a draw, I always get shitted because he asks me, and I always draw 4 or 6. But luckily, Flex's wheel fucked up, and I was able to win Lernerville.
Hey, we're going to fix it next time. I'm going to put all the chips back in, so it's going to be like 1 through 25 instead of 1 through 6.
Thank you. Finally.
I will say one thing about, our league and Death Riders League, what Kazzzi that's going on. All the money races we've been putting on PS4, it's all community driven. Like Death Rider said, you guys had a rookie league until you didn't have enough people sign up, but yeah, it just goes to show people do sign up, and whatever people want, really, you guys will give them that service, or supply and demand. We listen to the community and what they want is what we try to give them.
Right. Exactly, and that's the thing. Dev kind of reminds me a lot of you, RD. Whenever y'all run a league, you run a league, but you're there for the community, but you also don't put up with no bullshit neither. Like, when I mean bullshit, just stupid. If hey, we'll try it again next season. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. But it's been fun running in both of y'all's leagues, and learning from Dev and transition to RD where I'm at now. I mean, it's been a journey for sure. And I mean, like, what is it, Dev? About another 2 weeks, it'll be a year for me being on this game.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm on a podcast. I don't need no Mr. Robbie. You need nothing right now.
I'd say that's something the developers they like to see on these games. That's what drives them really, is the league racing. Because I'd say if the leagues weren't on here running these games, like creating the community outside of what you can do on the game, these games wouldn't be as popular as they are, because you guys wouldn't have nothing to race for each week. These leagues add a feature to the game that adds something for the players and adds more fun to the online community. Because you're going to random lobby and it's just shit races. You quit out and be mad.
Shut up.
Shut the hell up. Let me talk.
They said, shut the fuck up. They stealing my fucking candy over here.
Right.
Yeah, not sure where I'm trying to end at, but yeah, it's all community driven, and we're just trying to add something to the game that that lacks the features.
Say that's all we started the podcast, was trying to give some of the drivers' point of views, because the people that actually just watch the streams and stuff, if they don't actually watch the drivers' individual race, they don't hear the podcast, the game chats and what's actually going on between drivers in the race. And that's what me and Pops want to do. We kind of want to give them the back stories about how the race, how it played out, what you didn't see. Because I know there's a lot of stuff that gets missed in every race. It's just because it's hard to camera views and stuff,
There was a question one time before there, RD, and I was asked this, and I'll ask you this: have you ever thought about putting more camera angles on the track?
Well, I would love it if the developers would.
No, I'm talking about, like, have you ever thought about, like, some of your close friends, like, I don't know.
If somebody's in the B main, like, let them start at the back of the race, and then they back out at different areas around the track. Like, one stops at turn 1 entry, and one stops at turn 3 entry, and then they just back out right quick, not even make a lap.
Oh yeah, and that is a great idea, and you do get them great camera angles from people backing out,
Dude,
which I wish they would automatically add. Like, the developers of the game could automatically add those camera angles in.
Yeah, because some of these tracks, like, say you take Lincoln. When we raced when we raced at Lincoln, when you have to stay so close to that wall to get that run, man, do you really? That camera angle, camera angle coming in. Yeah, coming in there, that would be like a hell of a shot.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I was asked that question. You know, would you be ever willing to, you know, like put some of your, you know, people that you trust, not to just, hey, I'm a race. Yeah. You know, like, hey, I'm putting you here only for a camera angle. I need you to back out as soon as possible.
Well, you know, I haven't thought about the camera angle necessarily, but on that topic, I have thought about putting in a referee, like a yellow car with a red number to tell me the lap times, and you know, just be on the track. I wouldn't be able to use their car, but someone else could back out and I could use their camera angle. But I think people
fill up one of our live streams
on the outside would help.
On your phone or something, just turn it down?
My Wi-Fi is, I'm just trying to broadcast and keep focused in. Yeah. So it's kind of tough for me, I don't know.
I see what you say. You're talking about, say like, you know, just using me for example. You know, I mean, if I didn't make the race, you say, hey, put me in there, and then like some Deseret for some, you know, start a race, I can get off the track a long ways, be out of the way of everybody, and have the laps and, you know, everything.
And you just have a certain paint scheme, so everybody knew you was like the referee or, you know, whatever you'd want to call it, to tell you the lap times, to be in my ear, because I could cut your mic out to where the broadcast couldn't hear you.
That's right.
But that'd be a great idea. I'd love it if someone would be on board like that. But it's also like, you know, doing it for free and then being there every week to be able to do it. And
that'd be another thing for the developers to be able to do when we join a race, to watch somebody's, like you do, you join and watch one of our cars, to be able to pull up. You know, you are to be able to see everything that they see. Even though you're looking at a car, you ought to be able to see the laps up there in your corner. You know, just like it shows you if you was racing. That would be neat.
Death Riders broadcasted on here. You know, I've been broadcasting since NASCAR Heat 4, so I've broadcast races on all the games. But I think, you know, there's only a handful of people, a dozen. I've probably seen, there's less than 30 broadcasted leagues ever that's been on these games. So I don't think the developers really care to put in the time to put in lap times or position counters, but boy, would there be a bunch of leagues if they did. Like, it would be so much easier to broadcast.
It'd make the broadcast a little bit easier to watch and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and you could see who drops from 7th to 10th while you're watching 1st and 2nd. I can see someone drop from 5th to 10th, so I can jump on board with them or whatnot. It's like, then I can see the laps. Like, there's no drama to the end of our races because I don't even know when the end's going to happen. Like, I'm just fucking guessing.
You're one person trying to cover 15 drivers.
Yeah. Well, I think that's something that developers could work on with these games, but they also lack an ear to listen. Then there's not a big demand for it. There's not a lot of people trying to broadcast these races.
But so, I mean, but you got people, you take like Sean Rad's race the other day, and I've had, you know, your Diamond Grove race. You remember you had that one driver that said, who was, I don't forget what driver it was in the midget, said, if you finish in the highest finisher, I'll give you a t-shirt. And then Sean Rad had that Cooper guy said whoever finished, and he gave, and him and Flex talked for a long time. If more people like that would get involved, it might make the developers do more stuff. You know what I mean?
This game's definitely got thousands more people involved than the previous games. It's definitely it's trumped 10 times more than what All-American SRX or any of the previous games titles have had.
Bro.
So hopefully it shows the developers should have cash in their pocket from this game, especially from the last update. And hopefully it'll all go into iRacing and the PC community. You know, most of their development is going to be over there, of course, but you'd like to see more come on the console. Hopefully a 2024 update comes out with Legends, and I'd love to see all the old tracks. I've been on Twitter to release all the old tracks. I'd love to.
Man, I'm about to grip my shifter out. They got those Legends.
Yeah, I'd just love to see more on the console in the future is what I'm trying to get to here.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's what everybody talks about, going to iRacing, and
I mean, I'm doing it, but I mean, I'm still planning on doing some racing over here.
But I hear what Star talks about. it's very ticky to go over there. If you don't got a setup right or some shit, you can't even get out of the pits. You get black flag. Like, it's not for the average Joe to go.
No, it's more of a professional setting, and it's definitely more of an arcade game where shit pops off a lot more than what over there. Where to race over there, just to have a random race, you still have to have a stick up your ass not to touch anyone because they have I ratings and all that. So I kind of like the relaxed attitude of an arcade game like this one has, but also you get a bunch of dipshits in random lobbies and no I rating to kick them out, and know who's the best or who's the worst on the game. So hopefully in the future, I predict after GTA 6 comes out, a lot more people will be playing PS5. Hopefully they release a iRacing PS5 only game exclusively, and it's more closer to what iRacing has.
Bro, that would be nice.
That would save me a lot of money.
I mean, that's the future console. They're going to mesh eventually. The console's catching up.
I'm pretty sure, aren't they working on a NASCAR game next, right?
Yeah, NASCAR's.
They're doing a new NASCAR game, so I think that they can keep updating this until after when they're ready to start the next version of this, or like you said, a PlayStation 5 only version. They just need to keep this going, because if not, it's going to fall apart.
On the NASCAR game for some reason.
To bring up the new NASCAR game coming out, that may be their focus totally in the future, is because NASCAR has the licensing and the backing to bring them in much more money than what dirt racing would. So I would guess that's all on the World of Outlaws to put the branding and money into wanting a new game for the next console, or hopefully the dirt racing community can stay together enough to mesh it to be worth their while to make one.
See, that's what I was getting at a while ago with all the drivers and the late models, the sprint cars and the World of Outlaws, all of them. Me and a buddy of mine was talking today. You think of NASCAR drivers, right? They race one time a week. They race on Sunday. They get to go home. They get to figure their shit out all week long. They get ready for that one race on Sunday. A lot of these late models and sprint car drivers and all, they don't get that luxury. They have to have friends to be able to go to their shop to wash their car because they got to be at the track the next day. You know what I'm saying? They race 4 or 5 days a week, and I just think the dirt side of things is original and it's bigger than the asphalt side of things.
Just not sponsorship wise.
It's not, because it's not publicized, but it's getting there.
It's definitely getting there. Yeah, the last 5 years has definitely blown up for dirt racing.
Yeah, because you got the Dirt Vision, you got the Flow, you got the Hunt the Front's got their thing out.
And you think back 10 years ago, you didn't have any of those, and you couldn't watch.
No, you had to go to the racetrack.
Yeah, you definitely had to go to the racetrack or catch one on TV, maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, maybe.
John Davis just popped up in her chat.
All you saw.
He said they are creating a new gaming engine for 2025. Whatever that means.
And I think GTA 6,
so new gaming engine, that's probably for the PC though.
Yeah.
GTA 6 ain't only going to be a big thing for them, it's going to be a big thing for gaming. Being PS5 exclusive, everyone's going to get a PS5 before 2025, and the games are going to take off. Like, we'll actually see what the PS5 is capable of, because all these games that's been made the last 5 years have all been made for PS4 and PS5. Developers have had to make 2 games pretty much, and it's held them back. So it's going to be cool moving forward. I think GTA 6 is definitely going to push it with everyone buying the new console.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then it's gonna push PlayStation to a PlayStation 6. So.
Right.
That's always going to evolve.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything's going to evolve and keep going. So I would imagine in the next 2 years we see at least probably PlayStation 6 come out.
I would tie a bow on the last 10 minutes here. They, these games moving forward into the future are going to be pretty cool. And
no PS5. John Davis replied. He said no PS5.
No PS5. You better get one before 2025. I said tie bow on it and I shit to bed, and one I was thinking of there, but
my bad. I'm still trying to get used to reading these comments as they come up on the screen because they pop up too small.
Comments, yeah, podcast is popping here tonight.
A little bit. We got a view or two throughout the night so far.
So let's get back to the money races and everything. RD, you said you had a money race coming up this month?
Yep, haven't announced it yet. We got the Extreme Dirt Christmas special. $60 to win December 22nd, Friday. It's going to be the UMP sliders at Baxterville.
Oh, shit.
$1.99 to join. Here at Extreme Dirt Racing on their YouTube channel.
It's a fun race.
And there will be extra money given on top of that, as I can say from experience. I already know, and RD he'll know shortly. But I want to ask you a question, RD. And this goes back to some run it shit. And if anybody knows run it, y'all got to understand run it is I don't know, he's got a mullet, he's like an old school biker looking dude.
I respect that.
He's run it, and he don't give two shits. Will cuss your ass out in a minute.
Can I get a respect that in the comments?
I can't even do it like he. I wish he was in here to do it. But I was telling Kazzzi earlier for one of your money races. You know how everybody. All right, we got your schedule for Extreme, so we able to practice 24/7 when we know that the race is coming up. Would you be ever willing to say, hey, my money race is this is the 4 tracks that is possibly going to be. You got to practice these 4 tracks. I will let you know 10 minutes prior to the race what track it's going to be.
In other words, RD, get your shit together, right?
No. You like to keep it exciting.
No, that's perfect. You know, we do one membership money race a month, and I think that's a great idea. Moving forward, you know, we started these membership races back before, I think it's August, or moving into the fall. We started them, and then moving forward in 2024, I'd like to put out what track we're racing each month. And it's kind of like, you know, what I'm trying to do is sort of like a WWE. It's not a pay-per-view, but, you know, to have like a money race each month and have a headline event pretty much for our members that join, and just to get some money going here on PS4. It don't cost a whole lot. And it's still a friendly atmosphere. You don't pay enough to still care, you know, that you're losing all your money if you get fucked, but we're not trying to create an atmosphere.
What do you lose? You gambling $2.
Yeah, and it's pretty much, you know, gamble here. You pay $1.99, and then there's 60 to win, 20 for second, 10 for third, and then right now it's a $5 hard charger, $5 quick time. That's money's going to get put on top of that as well through sponsorships and stuff. And
man, if we could only get some corporate sponsors, man.
It's unlike Elon Musk with our sponsors, you tell them to go after yourself. I don't want to be too censored, but I do. You know, if we get sponsors,
hey, if you want to join, you want to join. If not, I mean, the hell with it. I mean, like, I'm not gonna beg you. You know what I'm saying?
I've talked about these membership things are pretty cool for my league or here for the YouTube channel, and I often think that's where leagues are going to surpass me someday in these games. Is if someone's going to hammer it down, and maybe Death Rider or someone soon that, I don't know, really puts down the nails and puts on some great events, which we do. But at the same time, I'm also one person, and I'm not totally professional with how I do it. But I could gain a lot more sponsors than what I do. And
your broadcasting is by far is good.
I could be reaching out to get $500 to $1,000 in sponsorship money each month, but it's just not my incentive and not what
Right. Well, would you be willing, like, if you had the right help, would you be willing to put that one money race on for big money a year? Like a bash, like a one time, let's get it on.
That moves us on to January membership race, and kind of sneak peeked it's kind of going to be like a Race-a-mania. I was going to have it free for the league and have everyone that's in our league currently be able to join in it instead of just our members, and have a Race-a-mania show and try to invite everyone we can to Eldora. But that'll be the Super Late Models slider setups. That'll be coming up in January. I still have to set the date down for that, but there you go. Practice at Eldora for your Super Late Model sliders. Race-a-mania.
It's all good. We are hell. It's all the way tight. Let's go to the top. Let's ride.
Hell, fuck it. Let's go customs. Let's have some fun.
Well, Kazzzi, you doing a custom Lunarville, ain't you?
Yeah. We got a little cocky. Figured we'd have a free entry invitational this month on Christmas Day that night. Midnight Gambler, the Jolly Gambler. I got about 30 names I'm about to send an invitation to. Say, hey,
it's
let's
invitation
come on out.
only, right?
Invitation only. I'm going to invite about 32 people. If you don't show up, hey, it happens. Your loss.
And RD, I got you a setup, but it's all time faster. So it's above J-Wall right now. He's probably working on that bitch to get back to the number one, but I got it.
Dude, he's obsessed with that leaderboard, man.
We get Death Rider back in here, but I think something with what he's got going. Me, Kazzzi, Sean Rad, Death Rider, you guys, we all put membership races on, or not membership race, but money races each month, and we kind of roughly coordinate to each other's races. Whenever we set the date, we make sure not to set the same date for the race or whatnot, but that's which we kind of work together without working together necessarily on those races. But it's pretty cool what we've been able to do these last 4 or 5 months with these money races, bring them to PlayStation. They haven't seen that on the previous games. I know Xbox has been a lot better to money races the past few years on these games.
Yeah, I think they just have a lot of people that have an Xbox.
Yeah. I think so too. I don't understand how there's so many money races on Xbox. And I mean, like, some of these money races I hear about is $2,000 or $3,000 money races.
I think that was one person on Xbox that set up a big event, then closed down shop, sent everyone home with their refund tickets.
Oh, well, the hell with that.
Yeah,
see,
I remember when that happened.
No. And somebody asked us one time before.
But these games, there's a question. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, you go ahead.
To me, there is a question whether these games are worth putting $1,000 to win into, because people lag, or there's a bubble, or it's kind of rough, and I think that's why you don't see a whole lot of money races, because I'm not sure. It's just an arcade game, really, but it has been ramping up the past 6 months on these games.
Well, from what I gather, and I'm taking back from All Gas No Brakes when K-Mac put on the Easter egg race at Eldora. Def, you remember this?
Yes, I do.
I know there was big time sponsorship in that. What got the purse up to $1,000? I think it was like $1,100 and something dollars.
Yeah, we had a pretty good purse.
But it was the sponsors is what put it so far up. And from what I gather and I'm seeing, people loves free races. They love cheap races. So in other words, what I'm saying is, like, you pay $1.99 to get in RD's race, or you pay $10 to get in this race. They gonna join them two races. But when you go to asking for $20 and $30, that's when everybody say, "Whoa!" They take a step back. So if you can get,
I think this is the issue though with the money races, though, why they won't pay. There's races they know they won't win.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I say the free comes in.
Yeah. We got to figure out how to get money races for free.
Well, that's the reason why that's what I'm saying about the sponsors. We had one sponsor, right, Def, in the Easter egg race. They put up $500. It was White Chalk. He put up $500.
Yeah, White Chalk put up, and that wasn't the only time he did that. He's done that 2 money races. Our first original money race when we started All Gas, he put in $500, and then he did another $500 for the Easter egg.
And he did 100 here and yonder, just throwing it out there.
Yep. Like for that benefit race we did for the one member.
Gizmo.
For Gizmo, yes. He put a lot of money up, and Gizmo made out pretty good on that. But
yeah.
He's a good kid. We always wanted to help him out. He had 2 of the members in our league actually bought him a TV and delivered it to his house.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
He was playing on a 19-inch computer monitor, and they bought him a 32-inch TV to play on instead.
That's what's up.
That goes back to it's all community driven. Like you say sponsors, but it's still people that play the game, that know the people that's racing, that throw the money in there. I think more serious sponsors would be people that's putting in money to get their product out there or whatnot. But there is definitely a lot of people that put money into these races and help people out and drive the community.
Well, see, somebody
like Fintech or something, you know what I'm saying?
Well, like, not even that. Somebody like RD and Dev that knows how to do the computer side of things, okay? Knows how to throw their sponsorship up there before, say you watch the race, but you can go back and edit shit and put sponsors up there. Say you take the Cooper guy that's got, what is it? What's the name? Is Will Wood or whatever it is on the side of his car. If you was to get him for a sponsor, you can put his sponsorship up there and whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you can get sponsorships like that, that would be nice.
I know at one point I've personally reached out to some pretty big companies trying to see if I can bait a little bit of something in. Obviously never panned out. But with this being a World of Outlaw game and Nas being a big being a big part of the World of Outlaws, I actually reached out to Nas, but they said they don't do sponsorships for gaming. You got to go to their other company, which I think was Monster.
Yeah.
But I've reached out to these names that are involved in like the World of Outlaws or the late models. I've reached out to a couple different companies trying to get sponsorships to try to draw a little more to the league racing and trying to get money races together and everything else.
I need a sponsor for a new ladder.
Or your ladder sucks. That might be the reason we can't get sponsors, because your ladder sucks.
Shit, come on, Santa Claus on 80 PS5.
His shit, like Runner said, his shit's still running off of diesel over there. Oh my God! I wish that some of this was in here. I swear to God.
Is he on the game at all?
No, he's not. I done checked.
Damn, I can't believe that.
We got a race tonight at 1 o'clock. He's probably sleeping. Like I should be doing.
Fuck that. Sleeping's for when you're dead.
So, it's been fun talking about the money races, but let's get back to the real racing at hand. I got loans I want, woman.
I have to work tomorrow.
You hush.
Ciao.
Yes. Yeah. The lady talking in the background. Bitches barking in the background. Ain't that right, RD? Yep. But
If it's paying bills, you better hush your mouth.
yes, ma'am. So let's talk about the midget race at Fairbury Sunday night.
Why did I write down Prairie?
Oh yeah, RD.
I got Prairie written down beside that.
I know you do. RD, I gotta bring this up to you, RD.
What's up?
You keep saying that Kazzzi's looking for his first win. And Kazzzi made it a point tonight for me to remind you that he did win the season opener in the midgets at.
No, it was a preseason. It was a preseason.
Oh yeah, preseason.
Well, you
record
suck,
books.
Kazzzi. I won a preseason race. You suck. We suck.
Yeah, but I beat J-Wall. That was the one I beat J-Wall by like 5 cars, like literally places.
He got run over 15 times. I think I even hit him one time.
Oh, I seen somebody give him a tail whip. I was like, whoop.
But talking about tail whip, fuck your creation. He tail whipped me the other night.
Yeah, teammates tail whipping people. That's horrible.
Man, that's horrible.
But he tail whipped me completely off the dash.
But anyway, going back to Fairbury Sunday night.
That was a good racing.
It was really good until I fucked up in the B main. I'm leading this bitch. RD, you watching it, right?
Oh yeah.
I hope you broadcast it. I'm leading this motherfucker and fucked up and ended up flipping down the front straightaway.
Oh, he saw it. He saw it. he was right on that.
What the fuck was I thinking?
Strong pause.
I mean, I was not even drinking that night.
You ran out talent right there.
So everybody sees the broadcast. Let me explain from my point of view what happened. I'm going in a corner. Poor old wise guy. I don't know what he was thinking. He wasn't wise at this moment. I promise you.
Dude,
the wise guy
he bounced off
he bounced off the tire and was in the middle of the lane at the top of the track. So I'm going in the corner. I'm leading. I'm 6 or 7 cars in front of everybody, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You had a good lead.
Yep. And didn't know what the hell to do. Either run over him and get damage or slow down. And when I slow down, I hit the wall. And then all kind of shit hell broke out.
And then everybody hit you.
Yeah, I went flipping and barrel rolling down the front straightaway.
Them starts crazy, and the B mains are even crazier. So
it's good.
It was nobody's fault but mine. I mean, I fucked up. I told somebody earlier, they was like, "What?" I said I should have run through his ass because when I got to him, he left the race. He wasn't even there. So if I'd have kept on going, I'd have been fine.
Hey, please,
you'll have that.
it down, literally.
What I do that night? Second, didn't I?
She told you.
Yeah, you and J-Wall.
Dude, that caution after what happened? I got confused that night because I couldn't tell who was Bevo and Flex. They even told me later after the next day. It's like, who the fuck is you talking about that interview? It's like, my bad, I had y'all backwards. But dude,
I just want to know how Flex pissed away that lead.
Dude, he got into the wall, dude. That's what he told me. I was trying to get him in here, but what happened was he said he had his elbow locked in because he's just grinding that wall, and he said he just went to give the J-Wall a little room right there. He unlocked his elbow and hit the wall, and I was like, damn, thank you.
Flex is one of your good drivers, ain't he? There, RD. I mean, that's been with the league for a while. What I mean,
he's one of the veterans.
And
Flex has been there.
Like, I was pretty impressed with him last night at Desert Rock in a late model. He's not a late model guy.
No,
he's
sure
not at
not.
all. He hates them.
I think he raced with us. I think Tuesday night, late models.
And like I said, it's a top track. He likes to let her hang, so that's a track that he likes. And
I mean, he messaged me one time before and said, "Pops, anytime you get to a track that you want," he said, "I want to build high side setups. I don't give a damn about the bottom. If you can find, if y'all racing anywhere that's got a high side setup, that's what I want to run." And I reckon that's the reason why he wanted Desert Rock so bad. I mean, he run the custom league with us and run it the other night and won. I mean, Flex is one of them drivers that can get in anything and run.
Well,
I mean, he can be competitive in anything. But, I mean, I don't know.
He's 28th in the standings in the super late models, and he asked if he could make the playoffs. I told him he had to complete the next 2 events, and it's possible he could make it. It depends on who drops out, who don't race. Shit can happen through the season. He's 28th, currently 35 points out of it, so it's not impossible for him to make it. He's got to get up there and get some wins or get some good finishes.
He can pass me up because I ain't going to be there next week.
Oh, you going to drop out of the top 15?
Yeah, I got to work. I'll be right about 16 or 17 again.
You remember that shit you was talking to Kazzzi?
Dude, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it.
And then he wins the race for door slamming me and you, little asshole.
And he should have let me win that race so I got locked in. Because after that race, I can race most of the rest of the season. It's just that
see, we need to get Def runs midgets on Sundays. He needs to be running late models too, because he's not a bad late model driver. Neither.
I thought Def.
It's the customs. I can't. I don't have the time to do customs. My time has opened up a little bit now, but I just got my daughter just had a baby not even a week ago. It'll be a week tomorrow. So I got a newborn in the house. So my time kind of gets tight.
Hold on. You say your daughter had a baby?
Yes.
Man, I could have swore you was like an 18-year-old man.
I'm 39.
I was gonna say he's the same age as me.
I was just talking about. I never heard him talk about his age or anything. I just listened to the voice. My bad, man.
No, you're good. A lot of people think I'm young.
You need to put that out of the water thing you got over yonder. You need to stop. Yeah, you can always tell another one that laughs too.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, outside of everything, like the league racing is where it's at. I mean, these lobbies, like I don't know if y'all, I know RD, Def, I don't know how y'all are, but I done got where I don't even race in slider lobbies or custom lobbies unless I really race with them on nightly basis. In other words, in a league or something somewhere.
Pops, you already know I don't run them no more, unless it's early in the morning.
Yeah, you suck.
Hell, I mean, there's just too much time, and I don't want to say it this way, but lobby racing, it gets boring to me because there's not that drive to actually compete. Yeah. We re-rack next time.
Is this the moment you want to call J Wall out? Go ahead, call him out. You've been wanting to do it.
What are you talking about?
You do it.
Hey, J-Wall, we got an invitational coming up, sir. And I said I was going to call you out because, you know, you're a little obsessed with leaderboard in a good way. I mean, you keep all of us striving for faster times, not taking that from you. However, though, you have never won a bunch of races on a lot of platforms, but you have never won a Midnight Gambler, sir. I got an invitational. It's a free entry. It's on Christmas Day, midnight. You know how that rolls, man. Just come. Man, I want to invite you out, man. And if you don't show up, you better have a good reason. If not, you might be on the podcast. Hey, tell Gizmo's mom tomorrow night.
That's fucked up.
I'm just kidding, J-Wall, but for real, man. Come on out, man. We have a good time doing it.
That shit was funny that night.
That was hilarious.
If that didn't get RD some damn views, I don't know what would.
Hey, what about that? Wait. What about that bag guy? Who's that guy?
Oh. RD.
What's up?
Who the hell is Bag? You know.
I have no clue. I've seen him in the comments, but I have no clue.
Well, he don't like J-Wall, or he told shit about J-Wall.
I don't know who he is.
I know who he is.
J-Wall's a good dude. He's been a constant competitor in our league, and wouldn't be one of the best leagues if we didn't have him to add competition week to week. He sets the bar for the league, and people try to beat him. He's the previous champion, trying to do it again.
Listen, like J-Wall, I told J-Wall the other night, like, we was, where was we at? Williams Grove doing pros.
Yeah,
and
I think so.
I took the leaderboard, and J-Wall was like...
You did that in the middle of the RD Extreme race.
Yes, RD, I was waiting on you to invite me in, and I was like 3 laps in a 30-lap custom race that I had got loaded into, and you was about to call my name, and I was like, just calm down, talk about something, and you went to talking about something and let me finish. And J-Wall hit this time, and I hit like a 1,000th of a second faster than him. And I told him that. He's like, you gonna make me go put my 10-minute setup in. That wasn't but a 5-minute setup. I was like, you know, but honestly, when it comes to some people like J-Wall, he sets these leaderboards. And then it strives everybody like me and Kazzzi and everybody else to go after that time to be fast as he is, because he is, like, you can't take nothing from him. He is one of the fastest, if not the fastest on the game. And it's not just supers. He's that in UMPs. He's that in pros.
I'll give him another one. It's not
everything.
even just the PS4 one, because he took a bunch from me on the PS5.
Yeah. Well, y'all was talking shit, see?
No. Me and Creation was playing all by ourselves over there.
As I said, J-Wall sets the bar in our league. I think everyone that's racing our league is pretty much racing Death Riders League or All Gas No Brakes and other leagues together, but J-Wall's been pretty committed to us and doesn't race in too many other leagues, so that's why I said, he sets the bar for us, and he's our previous champion. The rookies really added competition and proven to beat him out this season, but
he's still there.
He's still there, man.
He's still there.
He's still there. He ain't went nowhere.
No.
They might have got the wins, and he's not got the wins, but look who's still sitting second. He's still there.
J-Wall can contest to this. Last year, it was just the first 4 or 5 guys that were fast. Now the whole fucking field is fast.
No,
it's fun.
No, it wasn't 4 or 5 guys. It was Kiwi.
No, it was 4 or 5 guys. And if you think about it, I didn't race the first late model race last year until Texas, when me and Creation come over with the setups.
I've raced on here these games the last 5 years. There's always a dog. It's been the Rain Man, Too Slow Charlie, and Coke FN. Many people, you guys don't know it from the previous games, but they're not on here still stunting. But it's always someone up there at the top. And Kiwi is definitely coming out of the scene. A lot of drivers we haven't seen on the other games have come out on this one. That's what I was talking about earlier, is this game has seen more drivers than ever before on these dirt racing games. Hopefully it just adds on to what's to come in the future.
I think it's going to be better. I mean, there's a lot of fast guys that don't even that's not even race, and I keep using J-Wall for a reference, right? And this is only for a reference. It's nothing disrespectful, but he's a fast ass guy. Whether he gets beat, finish 5th, 6th, 2nd, whatever, he shows up again the next night.
Yep.
And he's just as fast as he was when he raced the other night. So he's fast every time he sits in the lobby. Yeah. He's the guy to beat. And that's what he was saying, like, to break down the whole, he's working with getting cookies from this one's mama and all that, to break all that down in the lobby that night. If everybody wants to know the truth, he was trying to tell them young drivers, he really was. He was trying to tell the young drivers that, you either want to race with the guys that is just as fast as you and be fine, or you want to race with the guys as fast as he is and get better.
Yeah, we call him Ernie McCracken of the league. If you've watched Kingpin, the one that beat at the end was Ernie McCracken, and the guy that went up against him had a rubber hand. He still didn't win.
But you got to race with the faster guys to get faster. If you want to be fast in this lead, this lead, that lead. I mean, like, even
you can say community in general. I'd say for us and people here.
You got to be. It don't matter if you're racing custom or sliders. If you racing people that's mediocre, you're gonna be mediocre. But if you race against people that's gonna outrun the shit out you, eventually you're gonna figure out how to be as fast as they are, or you're gonna be friends with them to help you figure out where to be. And I mean, that's just from my standpoint, and that's what I went through.
Race
what I mean? Yeah. That's some flex shit. That's some. He preaches that with racecraft, but it's still a game. It's still, everybody's not on the same. I say the same when I say same page. everybody's screens is not the same. So you still get in, you still bump and you bang. And like we talked about last week, like people being aggressive. Sometimes it looks like they running you over, but they're not running you over. It's just the game that shows that, you know. And that's the reason why we always tell everybody, and I learned this from Deaf Rider, is record everything. Because if you think you've been run over, somebody else might show you something that don't look like you getting run over. They was off of you, but it's a game. It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, like, I can tell you this right here. Nick Racing run my ass over last night, and you over, and you know what the hell ever. And we forewarned J Wall, and you see he didn't go up there. He didn't. He's like he didn't see what happened to us. He's like, fuck that. I'm gonna chase him down.
Hey, I told J Wall I was gonna go put the 540 gear in, that way I could get in front of him and slow him down.
I'd say all in all, you know, with all gas, no brakes, and us and the leagues they got going over there, it's like all these drivers try to be good and try to strive to race the best they can. They may get rough every once in a while, but if you get in a random online lobby, like, you know, it's completely arcade compared to you know what we try to do here with the league and racing tit for tat with some of the best. We put on some hellacious races, side by side action that you don't see on normal online lobbies, or it's more of an iRacing type deal, or you know, it looks more like iRacing would, but that's to go with what's to mesh with in the future. If they do have a new dirt game, it's definitely going to be more like iRacing if it's PS5 exclusive, and that's my hope for the future in these games.
That's exactly right. And not, like I said, you know, when it comes down to RD's league, and I've like Def is a lot like RD. Like, you know, you come in there with some bullshit and he'll tell you to fuck off quickly. And you know, RD, you know, he's more like, hey, you did this, you black flag. We'll try to get next season. You know, and it's, you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, you race aggressive, but there's a difference between racing aggressive and taking somebody out. Point blank.
And the comparison with iRacing again is like with your iRating on iRacing, you can't even touch anyone without, you know, getting points taken off from you for your racing or being rough. So it's you definitely have to have a stick up your ass to drive a lot over there compared to over here. It's people do lean on each other a little bit and tend to throw it 3 wide when they shouldn't or don't have the room to.
I think the way the physics are over there, though, the cars should handle a lot better than these two. After you figure them out, you know what I'm saying? You still got to put the time and effort in, you know. But
yeah, and everyone over there's got, you know, expensive wheels and
shit, expensive wheels. They pay expensive ass money to do that.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, and it's definitely a more professional type of style of racing. I would say our league's a stepping stone from this online lobby to our league, and then it's to iRacing. You know, it's the next step to jump up, but hopefully it gets closer on console because I'm not moving to PC anytime soon.
I'm not either.
We'll be over here.
If
I
can figure out a way,
but I'm not.
When I go over to iRacing to bring RD over just from my announcer. God. Man, I'd do it.
If everybody, RD can make a fucking ton of money if he just announced.
I would love for him to be he could be my spotter.
Fucking run.
I can hear that in the background right there.
I mean, there's some iRacing leagues out there that's just average people like me that there are way more amazing than I am at announcing, that you sound like an actual professional broadcast. Where I'm kind of loose and fuck up here and there. I'm kind of dumb.
No, you keep it real. You keep it real. There's Dart. He comes in there.
No, I'm the worst announcer on the PS5.
No, you did way better than I did my first time, dude. That sucked. But it's hard on these games where you ain't got a lap counter. you know, the iRacing broadcast screen puts you so more involved into the race. Or you can switch to each car and watch replays right there.
Yeah. I love announcing, though. I just wish I could race and announce at the same time.
You can't do it. Even Dev's tried it. You can't do it.
No.
Yes, you have to record and go back and do it, and it's just a hassle.
And you don't get to see much.
No.
Sean Rad, he announces in real life, and he goes nuts, on a real life track, and he's a little, awkward and hesitant to announce on this game, which just shows that it's not
so
real life, and
there's
a gap between announcing on the game and announcing in real life. Definitely not the same. You definitely got to work.
It's hard to get that energy built up,
Oh yeah.
And it's hard to keep it. Like, say one heat race is good. Like, you know how I do it when I watch each heat race. Like that first heat race at that last Gambler, dude, it was a very good race, and I got excited, and then I had a boring race, and then I kind of buzzed off. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep that energy going without feeling the vibrations, hearing the smells and shit. I mean, that's what I think. That's how I feel about it.
Oh yeah, if I was announcing in real life, I'd be way more excited, or fucking have tears in my eyes crying if I was announcing in my local track.
Tears in your eyes cry? I don't even see that shit.
Dude, what's your local track? Man. I'm gonna send an email. We're gonna get you in the booth.
I mean, if my first time announcing there, I'd probably have teary-eyed. That'd be pretty cool, but I announced to my girlfriend watching the local tracks, like when I'm on the stands. I'm like, here it comes, Tyler Carpenter around turn 3.
I think I can bring your ass down here to Swainsboro Raceway, and your ass will do really good. To these backwood country motherfuckers around here.
Yeah, because I listen to our local announcer, and I do think I can do better, but that's to hear. I'm not up in the booth actually doing it either.
Bro, man, that would be.
One week it killed me because they had a girl up there that seemed like they just pushed her up there to be up there because they didn't have anybody. And she's doing terrible.
I'll do it.
I was like, I'll be up there. I'm going to charge the door. About to kick that door in.
hey, I'm about to get this job paid.
Go ahead, Paul.
No, go ahead, because what I got is completely off of what you're talking about. Go ahead.
It's pretty cool to announce on here. There's not many people that do it. Death Riders tried to do it. Kazzzi's done it. It is pretty cool, and it's a different side of the game. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I still got my setup to do it. I just haven't really done it. We weren't getting the viewers. I was putting a lot of time into it, and just wasn't getting nothing from it.
Yeah. Which I feel we still don't. 200, 300 to us still isn't very, it's not humongous, but
I was happy with the 150 that won.
Yeah.
But
I didn't expect that.
I still stream personally when I'm like racing. Like I streamed tonight while we were in the league race I was running in tonight. But I still got the stream, so I can do like big custom races or money races or whatnot. We'll stream it and try to promote out that way. But
yeah, YouTube stuff, man. It's all about artwork, the thumbnails of your channel, and the titles, and working on my YouTube channel to just talk a little bit about it. It's like I really had to get involved and find out, how do you speak to people and keep them interacted and entertained, pretty much. Kind of became an entertainer announcing on here that I didn't expect to ever want to become or whatever. But it's like you gotta get into it. And I've definitely tried to learn. I've watched like TED Talks on how to captivate an audience and shit like that, just to try to get something to rub off on me to be able to be captivating and to announce the races in a way that entertains everyone.
Throw a picture of Michael Jackson eating popcorn just because people know that the first one, what happened the first time, try to see them come talking, see nothing, now by, but.
Fuck that, RD.
I'm fried.
We're going to be good after this one, ain't we? We're good. I I ain't gonna get no late night text on my bitch.
Is that what you're gonna bring up, Pops? I didn't mean to cut you off earlier before I went on that tangent. But
no, I was gonna bring up a whole lot something different.
My bad. I lost train of thought about halfway through that.
You can put 10 minutes on the RD hot dog counter. I gotta get out of here soon.
You got King of Dirt that's wanting back in your league bad. Like,
is that Bag? Is that who Bag is?
No,
it's not.
Wait. Was it Bag bagging on King of Dirt at the same time?
You know who Bags is.
Yeah, right? He's wanting in so bad he'll probably do reverse psychology. You're not gonna let King of Dirt in.
You know who Bags is, right?
He does.
They said Kiwi, but I don't know.
It is Kiwi.
Yeah.
And Kiwi's a 14-year-old kid just talking shit.
If it wasn't for you goddamn meddling kids.
But hey, I would have to give the kid credit. The kid's fast. The kid, I mean, he did what he needed to do. He went to PTI, he went to J-Wall, he went to all these channels and watched their cars and made his setups personalized. I mean, like Marky Mark and Flex, they taught him, showed him the way. He took it to a different level. And that's what he told me. He said, I can't get no faster. That's the reason why he left the game. That's it. But that Bags is actually Kiwi. That is him. But King of Dirt is about to have a shit fit to get back in your league.
Hey, I told him I was going to let him in I told him about a week and a half ago to let him in next season.
Well,
just I know he's probably still fucking peeking under the door wanting in.
I don't know. Is he going? Hey, Pops, is he going to listen to certain people on his live stream to take people out in extreme?
Oh, if he does that right there, I'm gonna call RD personally and tell him to kick that motherfucker out. Because if he listens to another motherfucker to take another motherfucker out like he did me last other Tuesday, I'm gonna be pissed.
As I said with my membership events, I try to run them like a WWE pay-per-view. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
See myself as a mini-me Vince McMahon. If you guys are wrestlers, I'll let fucking anybody join back after they've been out long enough. Get their rehab and shit, and come on back. Sell some tickets for us.
You remember WCW when the
I mean
was there? That's the way yours is. It's old school, motherfucker. Hey, they take what they want and get what they get.
Woodley was lit though, man.
Yeah, Woodley got a little bit misunderstood at the podcast. That's where this shit started from.
Dude, I got so lucky at that race. I don't know what happened. I have never went.
Motherfucker.
No. That's something bad was about to happen in that turn.
You run over me.
It was already started before I hit you, and you know that. Wilson was falling back the top side.
All I know is everybody got bunched out coming out of 2. Kazzzi hit me, and then fucking Curation hit me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, whatever the usernames are, who is kind of orchestrated by me to invert the field and put slow guys up front of Woodley.
No,
you get slipper toesies on the outside of the front row.
That was the issue. That was the biggest issue right there.
No, it wasn't. It was not. Honestly, it was.
You know, Slurp's heart was.
No. Slurp did fine. I think B. Wilson's heart was running. Because,
if anyone's, I'm not sure who's listening, but if they remember our SRX events, on the SRX game it's ran differently. You run one race is 3 heats, and you run the first heat, and the second heat is inverted from that. And then the third heat, the final heat, is the average finish from both the second heats is the start of the final race or whatever. And
that sounds
the second heat when they inverted looked exactly the same. So it's to me, I inverted the field, put the slow guys up front, and it's kind of
it's fun.
The orchestra of the field kind of just ass packs itself in lap number 1, and it's like an organ.
Dude, I come out that caution at third. I was like, okay,
fuck you.
yeah, but I bumped you.
Yeah, but hell,
it was. Dude, y'all were all balled up there. Something bad was going to happen before I even got there.
Video in. I'm sending the video in.
It wasn't just me.
Ramshot me. He fucking run my. I had to get a whole new fucking car if he passed me.
Hey, what place you get?
I didn't finish, bitch.
My bad.
That's it for RD, guys. I'm going to be
See
tapping out.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for having us in the broadcast. Good talking to you, Death Rider, Pops.
Yes. Same with you guys.
Kazzzi, thanks for having me. I'm going to hop out of here.
Oh, yeah,
appreciate
man.
it,
Good to have
RD.
you.
Thank you. Dude, Def.
That was hilarious. I did not mean to take you out that
race. That's probably the longest we've been on here for a fucking hour and a half.
Yeah, dude. I didn't expect that the first half of that to go that far.
Well, I mean, really and truly, I thought it was a good one.
Well, we're still going. I ain't even stopped yet.
I mean, I know, but we talked. Well, me and you had this whole idea talking about all this stuff.
Yeah.
But when Def and RD actually joined, it went more to a lead thing.
Yeah.
And that's where it all starts from. That's where my careers and everybody picks on everybody outside of their game picks on me about my racing on their game. But this is where Def and my league racing is where all my shit started from.
Well,
you know, you can ask Def. Def will tell you. I mean, like, Def, I was a shitty driver, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were all over the place when you first joined us.
I was worse than fucking...
That was before the
ISL.
That was over in ISL, yeah.
Could you feel your feet?
Mm-hmm. That's Dart. Dart can't feel his feet. Dart's been in every broadcast there, Def. He's like our...
He's our Black Howard Stern lady.
Yeah, he just comes in there and makes these comments and laughs every now and again. He's that guy.
Hey, well, let's talk to him for a minute. You want to talk to him for a minute?
Yeah, tell me,
Dart. How'd your race go Wednesday night? Appreciate it, John Davis.
It went fantastic till the last lap.
What happened on the last lap?
I let Kazzzi by.
Fuck.
Are you talking about the heat race? Man, yeah. I was being so nice, man. I did it so nice. You knew I had the car.
Hey, yeah, you didn't.
I knew both of us had cars capable to A main. I wasn't going to try. It wasn't like I knew Dart, you're going to the B main. Go have fun. I wasn't going to do that time. So,
right.
I wanted if he started number 2, that would have been hilarious though in the dash. I'm just saying, I should have let him do it.
He should have. I might have finished second. If I tell, hey, Dart.
His car was quick.
Dart, hold on. Do you remember last night in the race? I said, I'm going above you, Dart. And Dart's car, it wasn't his fault, but his car kind of washed up. And I said, never mind, I'm going below you, Dart.
Yeah, I remember.
We was going in the corner. Flex went above him. I said, I'm going above you too, Dart. And his car started washing up. I said, fuck this shit, I'm going down. he said, all right, I got you.
All right. Time out. Who's John? Does anybody know who John Davis is?
I don't know who John Davis is.
I don't know. He watched the whole hour of the live stream, so I was just wondering.
Wow.
Like, we're still live right now. This is like the after party, you know.
This is just whatever.
This is just the let's have fun and bullshit.
Yeah. This is where I get to talk a little bit.
All right. But dude, that race, what did I get? I got third. I started. Yeah.
You got
fucking.
four,
I got slurped by creation.
I ain't lying. How did your own teammate fuck you?
Dude, I don't think he meant to. I just think he tail whipped me. I had that low ass gear in there.
You need to go in there and show my clip. Like I need to send my clip to you so you can put it in at this moment where Creation did that to me.
40 Smokey. Oh, the hell yeah, man. I know you.
40's my dog.
Do it?
40's my buddy.
Yeah, that's who that guy was. He commented.
That's who it is?
Yeah, he was watching.
Yeah, he watches my live stream all the time.
Yeah.
He's in all gas, no brakes.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, that was a fun race, though. Man,
Speaking of...
Go ahead.
I set, while we're on the podcast, I set it up. Whenever you go live, you will now go onto our Discord also.
Oh,
nice.
Look at that, man.
Nice.
See.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I will say this about the iRacing thing he was talking. Oh, y'all was talking about, and I am buying my iRacing setup like this year, and I'm going to start going over there next year. But I'm still going to run RD's Extreme as long as I can. You know what I mean? While I'm still building up reputation and license, I'm still going to keep running Extreme though.
They won't let me put bullshitting in there. Like I try to put bullshitting in my broadcast, you know, going live, and they won't let me do it.
Nope. I'm surprised it lets me put Kazzzi in. I'm surprised I got away with Kamikaze on Call of Duty.
Look at Flex. Flex is sitting here working on 5 Force next week.
Hey. Oh, he is? Who's he in the chat with?
Yeah, he's. I'm fixing to race with him. Dart's in here.
Let's get Flex in here.
Well, guys, thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem, man.
Get moving, and definitely I'm going to keep an eye out for the podcast and watch when I'm available to watch. Try to keep these subscribers going.
I'm gonna get you, K-Matt, and RD in here. And I want RD and K-Matt to talk.
Oh yeah. That'd be a good block section right there.
Yes.
Hey, we can get that going, man. That'd be good.
We gotta figure that out.
Can't believe it. Was J-Wall watching something? Was he watching one of your streams or something? When y'all told me to call him out?
No.
Oh, so I called him out for no reason? I can't believe I did that. Alright. I told you I wasn't going to call him out until the week before when he said he wasn't going to race. But
it's been a pleasure, guys.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to head out. And I will catch you guys maybe next podcast.
Yes, sir.
All right, Dave. I'm glad we was able to get your shit in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you messaged me. I didn't see it. I was in the middle of a race, and I got up, went upstairs, looked at my phone, and I had a message from you on the PSN, and I'm like, what the? I'm like, what is this?
Dude, we slapped this shit together real quick. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, like, there was key points. Like he said something about we said something about you. What's up, 40? And then, the only invitation I gave out was you and RD.
Right.
To this chat. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can join at any time, I think. I reckon. I don't know how that works.
Should be able to.
Man, I kept saying I was going to just do it as an open public chat just so anybody who wants to pop in can pop in.
I didn't want to do that because we might be in the middle of something. I think everybody kind of worked together.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me. I'm going to step on out.
Yes, sir.
All right, there, Def.
All right, catch you guys later.
Man.
Hey, 40, you want to join the podcast?
Yeah, let's get some new guys in here.
Hold on, let's see. Hold on just a minute. Let me this motherfucker's on. Let me get him in here.
Yeah.
Fire.
Oh, right quick, you wanted me to go down the invitational guys I plan to invite?
Yeah, you can.
Of course, you know Hammer Down crew will be there. Of course, ACGI Flex, man. He won the last one. I figured he'd be a good one to have back.
Sap Dog.
And the next person on my list would be Jay Wall. JWAL. Come take my money. Bet. Then we got Run at 16. He's pretty good.
Hey, Dr. Decker. You need to put Dr. Decker in there.
Already got him on here.
Alright.
But Dr. Decker. I think I missed Decker. I get Decker and Sean Rad confused sometimes.
What about MMR Killer?
I got Killer B on here. Well, let me finish my list, man. Now I'm confused. Who was I talking about? Decker.
I didn't invite them all to here.
Line Life Tennessee, he always sponsored the other gamblers, so I figured that he had to be on that list, you know. He's ran every single one. TJ Boyd, a no-name guy that come out and led 70 laps at the last one. We're going to get him in here this time.
Sap Dog's in here.
The Sap Dog, I think I already got his name down here somewhere.
Sap Dog?
What up? Yeah, I got Sap Dogs on here.
Motherfucker.
What up?
My PS5 guy Riggets, he's just because he's a good buddy. That Willie Stoker guy, dude, he's really fast. I'm going to invite him to the Invitational, too.
Fortnite, I just jumped on this bitch.
Oh, that's Flex! That's fucking Flex!
I invited Flex, dude. I invited Flex.
Flex is in here. Flex!
Yeah.
Talk to me, homie. You on the podcast, bitch.
951, cuz. Yeah, I'm in a party with my uncle, my little brother.
I don't give a fuck about what your party is. You in the podcast, bitch.
Yeah, you gotta tell us about your late model.
You gotta tell me about how you endured your late model shit. How did Desert Rock go, buddy?
What the hell is going on here?
Desert Rock, it was damn fun to me. I mean, that'd be my first car I built this season.
Then what the fuck you doing on 5-4s, motherfucker? Yeah. You get ready for next week? What you doing on 5-4s, bitch? You get ready for next week?
RD told me if I win one, I can be in playoffs. Shit, I'm about to win one, cuz.
You need to go watch the broadcast because RD talked about your ass tonight.
Hey,
what did he say?
I got an idea.
Alright, what's that?
What broadcast?
Flex, what are you like 28th, right? You're 28th. What about if I give Flex my PSN and let him run in my place the next 2 weeks?
Some bullshit. Here you go with that bullshit.
Next week. If he can run my 5-4s.
I'm finna make it into the playoffs.
No. You just race under my name. That way, because there's a couple races I can't race.
What's gonna happen when you can race?
And when it gets to the championship race, well, he can still race. He can still race every single race.
Yeah, but you can be in there. You need to shush. You need to hush.
No.
Because you're gonna be in there.
Because he's gonna knock me out.
No, he's not. There's a whole lot more that ain't gonna be there.
Don't tell RD. What's up, Extreme Dirt Racing?
What did y'all saying? RD was talking about me.
Talking about the same thing you just said. He said
you asked him. He said you asked him if.
What'd you say?
I'm 28. Can I go? Can I make the playoffs?
He was a pussy.
Let me go over here and tell these boys, cause look, we're building a fortress on Fortnite, bro.
Motherfucker, you on dirt racing? You need to go tell them and be right back.
There's 5 people building a house.
You need to quit.
Go build a house. Oh man.
Sap Dog.
What's up, Sap?
Sap.
What's up?
What the hell's wrong with Flex?
Oh, back to this.
No, hold on just a minute. Sap Dog's one of my OG homies. That Kazzzi.
Yeah.
Dart. This is one of my OGs.
Right.
I'm just gonna go on and tell both of y'all, if this motherfucker right here needs a setup, I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
100%. And that's because
he's slow as fuck too.
It don't matter. I just
slide across my nose.
I know 100% it's gonna be right there, right, Sal?
Yes, sir.
It ain't going nowhere. Cause if I tell Sal this is from Kazzzi, this is Kazzzi setup.
I know what's up.
He knows what's up. This is my OG dude.
To be honest, like, my setups would probably help him out more than yours would.
Man, fuck you.
You know my setups, so I slow them down and make them. I make a race setup that's fucking racing.
You make a dart setup.
A what?
A what?
Oh, a dart setup. I do make dart setups. I do a lot of that. I make a setup that he can drive. I try to. And then he still has to tweak on it a lot.
Sal, dog. Have you ever watched Howard Stern, Sal? Sal.
So. Yeah, I think so.
You remember the black lady over there in the corner that always makes little sly comments?
Yep.
That's Dart. She's always the one that gets picked on and makes sly comments. That's Dart. So,
it's perfect though. I mean, it's just funny though.
It is funny because he comes in and talking about what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, that comment's hilarious every single time.
But no, dark is in our 14. Like it's me, Kazzzi, Racing, and Dark.
It's actually 3. Well, no, it's 4.
No, it's 4. It was 5, but Star left. So there's 4 of us, and Dart is the only one that can't feel his feet. No, literally, he can't feel his feet. He ain't smoking dope. He can't feel his feet. So we're trying to raise money for him to get his pedals.
GoFundMe.
We're trying to do a GoFundMe so he can get on his pedals. Y'all gotta know Sal. Y'all gotta get to know Sal Dog. Sal Dog's been one of my buddies since the day I started this game. Like literally, White Chalk got me and you both in, right? Yep. You see, and me and Sal Dog have been fucking with each other ever since. Like he's one of my dogs.
That was fun.
Like I trust him. I mean, it's so close that me and him's got personal phone numbers. He's got mine, I got his. Even though he don't answer my phone call when I called him last week. Bitch, I was trying to wake you up to race.
I ain't drove this setup track in a while.
Yep. I thought that broadcast went pretty good tonight. Are you still broadcasting?
Yeah, I'm just broadcasting some racing.
Oh, bitch, you broadcasting us.
All of us, yeah, you're still broadcasting. It's still under the podcast.
No, fuck it. I'm pissing right now.
Fuck it, let her rip, Tame Chip.
You racing tonight, Sat Dog? You gonna be asleep? Well, I gotta sober up before we race.
Damn. That was some rough shit right there.
I haven't seen you mine.
I tried that shit. Good for you now,
Man, yeah. Try this one. I've been seeing this one. This is what I'm running. It's consistent, but it ain't fast. It ain't as fast. I can't make it fast, but it's consistent. Fuck Sugar Bush. I hate it.
I don't like that.
Oh, over-rotated that bitch.
You seen what? Yeah, he don't want to reset.
Nope.
You know the reason why he don't want to reset?
He's scared.
If I wouldn't have missed fucking one race, it would have been on, son.
Yeah.
Hell, guys. I think I'm about to turn this podcast off, though. So I'm going to race on.
Turn it. Let's race. What you want to race?